No problem for healing and buff. Wait, you didn't give me Torns? I didn't even see you. I had to put the newborn to sleep, and I'm back, and damn, you never responded to Discord? I don't do that while streaming, man. I get a lot of DMs when I'm streaming on Discord because people see me as online on Discord. So, like, everyone sends me a DM, like, yo, student, what is the best gold farm? Arcane District. How's it going, man? Oh, shit. That was a lot of spawns. What the fuck, Muton? You stealing my shit? You know, if you played a priest, you could just heal yourself from all these colds. Isn't it enough that Monshi roleplays a Catholic priest? I'm questing? Yeah, of course you are. Where's my... Didn't I loot another pair of shoulders? Maybe they landed here. I haven't been in the stream in years. Do you still have the FJR? No, got rid of that ages ago. I haven't gotten a new one either, man. I want to get a CBR. Maybe this summer, man. I hate leveling professions in Legion. Yeah, it's so bad. Why is there 10 people here on your layer? Well, most of them are just summoning the big elites, I believe. Boom, 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 boom. You might get some complaints about setting up an auto ban on Discord for anyone with account age of less than a week. Is it possible to, like, they can't join the Discord unless the account is more than 10 days old? Is that a thing? Because there's going to be some people that aren't, like, bots and they have a brand new Discord because the old one got banned or hacked or whatever. There's no way to prevent that, only once they're in. Really? What the fuck? There's a 5-man group questing? Anyone online to approve me in the guild? I can jump on my on a retail and invite you. Hold on, let me see your retail. 150 bots in days nuts? Yeah, I agree. I didn't even know about that, but that's fucking insane. You can set that, I'm sure, on Discord, an age limit of an account. Speaking of questing, what are the lower level stones that are still worth questing? And like, the best zones are Ongoro, Western Plaguelands, Eastern Plaguelands, Seletus, and Winter Spring. Burning Steps. Burning Steps doesn't have that many quests still, but there's some. I'm not sure what the gold total on the other zones are, like Searing Gorge and Hinterlands, etc. So if I want to play WoW, I would need to set up a new WoW account, then by WoW Midnight, then I could play all the classic versions of the game. If you only want to play classic, you don't need to buy Midnight. You just need an active subscription. So you can just download WoW to that account and get a subscription. You just need a monthly subscription to play Classic. Yeah, it's not going to be considered good enough to be worthwhile. PPR. Wait, I can summon again. Instead of a 48 hours for now, we'll see if there's another workaround. Yo, Blinkstyle, send me a in-game whisper, not a Battle.net whisper, and then I can invite you. Fucking shaman! Sap-a-sap! Filthy orc. Yo, Muton, I have a great tactic, man. If you click the fingers on the ground, the geysers, you're gonna be marked with PvP, and you can be bait. You can bait out all the hordes. Let me see, that was you, right? Blink style? I'll just put a note on you. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget that instantly. Not sure, a bit longer, D. Already done that quest. Yo, do you need water or food? I need to clear up some bag space, Muton. Oh, if you don't need it, I'll just delete it, man. It's the crafted water and food that Munch gave me. I guess you don't really need it as a druid, right? If you self-heal, innervate. Mooncloth blacks are around 11 gold now. That's cheap. I've sold more than 550 items this week in Silvermoon, usually 350 to 400. What percentage of that is bags? Mr. Bagman? Let me see. I was gonna accept you to the guild. I accepted someone to the guild now. Guessing that was you on a retail. Ba-da-ba-ba. Fuck, man, I might have to layer away from this, Muton. You are here and also Sap Sap. Sap Sarap. With my luck, I'm probably gonna get shit layers. I would like to invite to layer 1. Yeah. Fucking knew that would be a clown fiesta. How much are the pages selling for in your realm? They're not that good. Let's see. They're last scanned at 34 silver each. 200 a week, so roughly 1 card. Wait, but this like there's so many different items, Egypt. Some of them are way easier to get than others, like way easier. Still rocking booster gear? Oh no, I don't have any booster gear left. Besides from the trinket, actually, this one. They used to sell before pre-patch about 1 gold, 30 silver. Yeah, I farmed some of them before pre-patch as well. I would like to invite you to layer 1. No. Wait, is a layer is fucked again? Oh, layer 8. That is if I actually layer, though. A lot of Shadowlands Legos and Nikes too. Nice. Hey, mate, how's it going? Yo, Bolton, what's up, dude? It's going great, dude. It is going great. Thank you. And you? Dodge. 8 seconds done. Hoi hoi. Holiday approved for the first 2 weeks of March. Midnight here I come. Nice. Fatal Crests. Appreciate the follow, man. The sub. That was a YouTube sub. Not a follow. I've been here for a while. Have Blizzard fixed the drop finally? They have not. Nope. Oh, Sir Grief. You too, man. Welcome. Using Blizzard and fixed in the same sentence. Yeah. They might, like, accidentally stumble upon a fix. Like, not on purpose. I am a dumb arse. Why? What did you do? Well, the event that started it all is coming back. Well, that could be interesting. Oh, I finally got a BOE from the summon. These aren't that good anymore. They're like, with the auction house fee, it's gonna be roughly the same disenchanting them. Unfortunately, but some of them are still worth selling, but not that many. Makes sense though. Most people have already bought some of the off pieces for their boosted tunes. The quest item I needed was on the ground, not looted. Hovering the mouse over it turned into a hand. I've been trying to loot this for 45 minutes. Uh-huh. Well, at least you're done with it now. Don't go layer 2, holy lord. Yeah, I think I'm good on this layer for now. They never last though. Like you go on a layer and it's good shit. Fucking, it's just a matter of time. 5 minutes later, 10, 15, eventually this layer gets fucked too. Because everyone is layer jumping. So gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Yo, okay, Civ, what's good, dude? Always lucky, Meton. Oh, yes, that's the lady. That's the lady, boys. And now her boys are coming to help her. Nine pages? Just got out of bed, fucking tired. What about you? I'm doing good, man. I mean, my day's about to end. So the complete opposite from your situation. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 green items. Now I got only chest pieces, though. Is it worth leveling mining and herbalism in the war within at this point of the expansion? It's really bad. I haven't done it myself for quite some time. But there's plenty of people complaining about how bad it is. Asking me like what they can do because they only make like X amount of gold doing gathering. The numbers aren't much to brag about, sadly. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. What level are you now, DD? 56? Closing in. Canary 25. Not Matt 14. 7. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Still haven't had a blue or an epic though. Like it's just the only reasoning is because I'm saving my RNG for TBC. That has to be the case. And obviously mad epics when midnight comes out. The sweet, sweet epic BOEs. No, Bliss saw you were in game and nerfed the drops while you were streaming. They've done that for a while now. If that's the case. Only one green for me? You mean outside of the Twilight items? Let me know if you get insane amount of the gear pieces, but you're missing robes. We can trade, man. Like fucking 7 robes. Do you sell the gear pieces on the auction house? They don't sell for a lot of gold on the auction house. You're actually better off buying items on the auction house and using them to summon the elites, and that's going to be profit. So I used them myself. Whatever I have left, I'll just vendor though. When I'm done with a farm, start from scratch. Can't be ours to store them. Outside of Twilight, there's 1 green and 2 Twilight pieces. That was shoulders at least. Now I just need a headpiece. How can I increase my skinning speed if I'm not a Worgen? Dark Moon Fire Water. Oh, I don't have Wind Fury on. Evade? God. Come on, Epic. I so badly want to get a Skull Flame Shield, man. It's just a cool drop to get. I mean, by all means, it's good gold as well. It's more about just getting it than the actual gold. Is it worth buying speed items right now to pre-patch? 70,000 gold per item? I wouldn't. I mean, Midnight is out in a month. I would just hold on and then build a speed set at level 90 in Midnight. Fuck me, another robe? I'm not getting Kiwi Farm to register any income whatsoever. Alright, so you need to right-click Kiwi Farm, and then there's this setting called Price... Oh shit, let me show you better. Right-click, and then there's one called Price of Items. So you gotta put these items at TSM min buyout. Common items, uncommon, rare, epic, put them all at min buyout with TSM. Do you think BFA speed items will change? No, you'll still be using the long strider items in old content. Anytime, buddy. Yo, Kelvig, what's good, man? Prediction is up. How many rares are repping in the next 30 minutes? You guys should vote many, man. I can feel it. I can feel it, chat. Today, I made myself a pre-expansion gift. The gold guy, Johnny's. You're a fucking legend, man. Thank you so much for picking up the gold guy, dude. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't equip my gear. Dark Moon Firewater is the name of a consumable that increases your gathering speed, e.g. Fuck me, another robe. Six gold is relatively cheap for Savage Leather, isn't it? Yeah. Student, do you know why I cannot see the NPC who sells the lumber axe in the turning point area? I have to mention it was a boosted character. Well, they moved the vendor next to the upgrade guy, apparently. Somebody said that the other day on stream. Like, he's not on top of that, of the tree thingy anymore. Does my skinning skill affect how much leather I will get? You're not going to get more savage leather by being a higher level. The only thing that matters is that you actually pick up Cataclysm skinning. And if you're an Outland, you pick up Outland skinning. Then you will get more. But if you're Level 50 or 75, doesn't matter. We'll check it. Where do you say it moved? Next to the guy where you do your housing upgrades, which should be marked on the minimap. That's just from like what people said in chat, though. Are there lumbers for you in Oldham since the patch? I haven't done any chopping since the pre-patch. Are you on the right face? Are you in the Cataclysm face, though? Beavis? Or do you gotta talk to Sidormi? Are we gonna do the new event in Midnight Pre-Patch tomorrow? I doubt it. It doesn't look like a lot of fun. Just fucking flying around waiting for rare elites to spawn. I'm gonna do the event on some of my my alts that has like dog shit gear, just so that it becomes slightly easier to level up when Midnight comes out on those tunes. Zenny, appreciate the follow, man. My non-druids, I got some crafter tunes that I don't use for anything but crafting old content, but I like to keep them at max level. How long does it take you each day to put your items on the auction house? I mean, I only post my auctions... Well, I post my auctions with a 48-hour duration, right? But I don't do all my servers on the same day. So it depends. Gamer City, appreciate the follow. My main auction house, where I have like 3,500 auctions, that takes like an hour and a half. But then I'm posting with my second account on some of the other servers too. But it doesn't take 1.5 hours every day. I guess just a rough estimate, an hour a day. Is this same shit in different skins as the last pre-patch event? Yeah. I mean, let's face it, every pre-patch for a retail expansion is pretty much the same. It's just like a gear catch-up, and then they toss a couple of cosmetic items in there as well. Kill mobs and bosses, get loot. Is there a chance that the materials needed for player housing will go up in the first week of the new expansion? Definitely. That usually happens because no one is farming these materials, right? Everyone's busy doing midnight stuff, but people still want the items that the materials are needed for. So there's a high chance of that. I need to level a bunch of blacksmithing engineering crafters so they can easy solo Shadowlands bosses for the Nemo for the table. Make them all plate tunes and run them through the Shadowmourne questline in ICC as well. So you can sell the items from the Shadowmourne questline. Make billions. Well, that was a headpiece. That means I can summon. I just did a summon myself. Did you get an Abyssal BOE? 1 green plus crest? Nice. How the fuck did that not hit my grounding totem? Shifty Ninja. Appreciate the YouTube sub, man. Welcome, welcome. Have you seen that, Monchi? You deleted a stack of your water? One? I've deleted many. Monchi is so generous, he gave me a fuck ton. You say make them play it? They're all druids? Damn, I got 1 week for 400,000 gold. That's rough. You can do dark runes right now, and that's about like 60,000 gold an hour. Isn't there somebody in the guild doing that? Dark runes and Essence of Undeath had a really good price today. Yesterday too. Decors, my dude? Yeah. I mean, 400,000 gold, chopping wood and crafting decor. It's easy as fuck now. I'm gonna put the bananas you gave me on the auction house. Are you trying to tell me that you haven't deep-throated the shit out of those already? I know you have. I think that would be classified as market manipulation, Johnnies. Blizzard would ban the shit out of us. Only 2 so far? 2 at a time, right? Didn't even have to chew. I'm making between 60 to 180,000 gold a day with decor. Yeah, how many hours do you chop wood? 1 to 2? Or 1 to 3? Yeah, I figure. So you make like 60,000 gold an hour. Ish. Not bad, not bad. Well, it's like a citizen said, Ejiv. The best way to make gold solo right now for most people is to get to your player housing area, pick up the axe, chop wood, and craft decor items. They sell very fast, and the average gold per hour is very high. Higher than anything else you can do for reliable income, at least, solo. But you can also join 5-man material farms that usually gets formed in the guild chat. If they do the right materials, that should get roughly the same gold per hour as a decor. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I haven't done anything player housing either, Ejiv. I literally went to the player housing area, I bought a plot, and that's it. The only thing I've used player housing for is to make gold. So you don't have to do anything with your housing or anything like that. You just gotta get the axe so you can chop wood. Holy fuck, Roshi is online. Another robe. Sucks donkey dick. Question, you're an enhancement shaman, right? What do you do for your rotation? Like currently doing quest killing single or multiple targets? It's very basic, man. You use your Storm Strike so you get the debuff that takes more nature damage, and then you cast Earth Shock. Like, the mob is gonna 9 out of 10 times die before the duration of a Flame Shock will go away. Like, you're not gonna get the full duration of the Flame Shock, so it's not worth using Flame Shock. Unless you're approaching a mob and you have a Storm Strike on cooldown. But that's pretty much it. Storm Strike, Earth Shock. That's it. It costs a lot of, like, throwing up Lightning Shield is 258 mana. That's, it's not mana efficient to use it. Unless you have your Shamanistic Rage off cooldown and you can use that. But for less downtime, it's you're better off using Earth Shock, which you can use Earth Shock like instead of keeping your Lightning Shield up. I don't throw down totems when farming, no. The mobs, they die so fast. Do you know what the best professions combos for group farming in Midnight is? Is it still tailoring for extra cloth, inscription, extra dark moon? No. Like, there's no profession in Midnight that gives you any form of advantage when group farming. So, enchanting doesn't give you anything like it did in Dragonflight. Inscription doesn't give you anything like it gave you in The War Within. So, your group farming toon should have skinning and tailoring, those professions on the same toon. For the only reason is then you can do both farms on the same druid. You can join skinning group farms and cloth group farms on the same druid. For crafting decor items, I have to have professions but not gathering ones. Yeah, you don't need any gathering professions. If you just, I would just sell the Twilight pages now. Sure, they could go up a little bit, but that's a gamble, though. I don't think it's worthwhile to try and get more out of them. We just sell them as they are right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 2 times in a month I caught this bad boy live. Yo, yeah, boy. What's up, man? I swim in lockboxes, but it doesn't allow me to send them to the rogue. Any workaround? Put them into your war bank, and then you take them out from the war bank on your rogue. What professions do you recommend for a shaman? A lot of people are going blacksmithing because they want to craft the mace in the TBC, the dragon maw, but I'm not going to do that because that requires you to use macros to like sync your attack speed, since that weapon is slightly faster than, or slightly slower than the other weapons in the game until phase 3, I believe it is. So I'm going to go enchanting. And maybe jewel crafting for the enchants and the gems. Okay, thanks. I don't know why they keep removing the profession perks for farming. Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, they should have kept in some kind of enchanting advantage like they had in Dragonflight. In Dragonflight, you had enchanting benefits because you would get more awakened. I mean, Midnight could have done the same with the new elemental materials they're adding. And then they also had the items you could disenchant that you had a chance at getting when you had enchanting. They should have just kept that. Even in the War Within, that should have been the thing. Also Midnight. And then Inscription should have given you more Dark Moon cards as well. Is this a gold farming tune? I thought you were a druid main. I do have a druid as well on classic, yeah boy. But in classic, class doesn't matter that much. You can easily make gold with every class. So I'm playing a shaman because I haven't really played a shaman in classic before. Yo, student, is Monk still needed for 2x4 farms? There is no 2x4 farming anymore unless Blizzard fixes the loot system. So Monks is going to be in very low demand. What professions do you think is the best for midnight gold making? Well, I only farm gold. I think it's very boring to do current content crafting. And you don't have that many options. Then one tune with herbalism and mining and one tune with skinning tailoring. And that's it. That's all you need. If you're just going to farm for gold. Yo, Bogey, what's up, man? Good, getting better. Nice. Which class are going to be the best for gold farming midnight? Druid. Always is. So, did they add anything interesting for group farming midnight? Any rare drops or anything? There's like no loot tables on the beta for midnight. But so it's very hard to say if there's going to be like epic BUEs or any mounts that haven't been data mined yet, right? Are they going to do any secrets like they've done in the previous expansions that require stuff that we can farm? We don't know yet. That is the best fucking news you could possibly get, Bulky. That's fucking awesome, man. You go. Hail, Growlyman, what's good, dude? Aha. There we go. Boots of Striking. What is the price on these bad boys? 477. Sold a bunch of those. Hey man, how much is woolcloth worth on the Alliance side? Ooh, I haven't checked that. And Horde is 12 silver a pop. Woolcloth has always been expensive for Horde. Like, compared to Alliance, there's just less dungeons and locations that drop woolcloth on the Horde side compared to Alliance. Another pair of shoulders, but man, I still need another headpiece now. How much of the Midnight Beta did you test? How does it compare to Dragonflight War Within based on what you've tested? It's very similar. Like, from the information that we have, as I recently mentioned, there's so many loot tables that aren't properly done. There's like humanoid mobs that doesn't actually drop cloth. There's beasts that cannot be skinned. It's all over the place. And there's a lot of missing loot on loot tables, which probably won't be added in until the actual live build when the expansion goes live. So we'll see. I hope that there's going to be like epic BOEs or mounts that hasn't been data mined that you can farm, like, so it doesn't become like Dragonflight and War Within all over again. What are you grinding for right now? Doing the Twilight, guys, for Runecloth, Pages, the Twilight set to summon the mini-bosses that gives Abyssal Crests that you sell on the auction house, and also BOEs. If you had to choose between being either a giraffe or a zebra in a real life, what would you choose? Probably a zebra, man. I mean, giraffes are badass, but like they're tall as fuck, dude. You're kind of limited to like what you can enter and what you can do when you're that tall. There's the headpiece, nice. Pre-patch gold farming, decor. Chop wood, craft decor. At least until you can't fucking stand it anymore. So no change? No change. Zebras are fucking awesome, though. What do you need except for tree out of tree set for summoning mini-bosses? You don't need anything else. That's it. You gotta make sure that you click the right crystal, though. With the tree out of tree set, you can only summon on the lesser wind stones, not the bigger stones. That they require different items. You have to be max level with the profession in all previous expansions for the core items. It's like 80% from max. You can, if you don't have any professions, you start with tailoring. It's the cheapest one to level since you can level in by making bandages. It's piss easy. Poppycito, welcome in. Which decor items should I farm? That depends on your realm. I did make a video not too long ago talking about it. Like, you gotta manually... The wood that you farm that is needed to craft decor items with is BOP. So therefore, TSM won't give it an actual price, like a cost. So you gotta manually give lumber a price, and then you can take a look at the profit margins at different decor items using TSM. And it's gonna be easier trying to figure out what the best crafts are. I just got a WoW Midnight Housing ad. Oh shit! I really gotta pee. Hold on. Alright, time to pick up an epic. Shit, we don't have 3 minutes left. That's all I need. That is all I need. Another robe. That's definitely not what I needed. Do you think Druid or Paladin is better for gathering profession at midnight since you can get no mount dismount when gathering from the profession talent? Is it better to have Paladin for mount speed increase? No, it's not gonna matter. Like the distance between the nodes and the veins is so short. It's that's never an issue in a retail WoW. You're gonna be better off picking something that has a ratio, like let's say a Torrent Druid for increased gathering speed, right? But it doesn't matter that much. I think it matters more for skinning, because Worgen with their skinning bonus is a pretty big difference. Oh shit, bags are full. 1 hour done, 43 gold, 2 greens? Shit, never lucky on that, Maton. I mean, I'm not doing much better. Daniel Klein. Appreciate the YouTube sub, man. Welcome. You still made more gold than you did with your herbalism, though, Maton. Hey, chat. What's good, man? Oh, shoulders. Fuck. It was headpiece that I needed. Is this PvE server? Yeah, this is Thunder Strike, man. Which is PvE. Fuck, that was the last mob I had time to kill for the 1 hour being up. 72 gold. Not too shabby, but